reason most people stay stuck in financial struggle isn't bad luck. It's not the economy. It's not even the lack of opportunity. It's a cycle or trap that keeps you working harder, but never getting ahead. And unless you break it, you'll stay exactly where you are. Think about it, are you working hard just to stay broke? Living paycheck to paycheck, stressed about bills, wondering why no matter how much effort you put in, nothing really changes. That's not just life being unfair. That's a system you've been conditioned to accept. The truth is, money isn't the problem, it's how you handle it that's drowning you. People who stayed broke do the same things over and over. They spend emotionally, chase temporary comfort, and avoid the discomfort of discipline. Meanwhile, the wealthy follow a different set of rules. They don't just work for money, they make money work for them. The first step to breaking free is seeing the trap for what it is. Stop blaming circumstances. Stop waiting for a miracle. If you don't change the way you think about money, no amount of hard work will ever be enough. There's one rule that separates those who struggle from those who break free. One rule that determines whether you stay trapped or rise above it. And it's not about working more hours or getting a better job. The rule is simple: money flows to those who respect it, control it, and multiply it. Look at any self-made success story, you'll find they obeyed this rule without exception. They didn't waste what they earned. They didn't fear investing in their future. They didn't live for the next paycheck. They built systems that created wealth over time. Meanwhile, those who stay broke ignore this rule completely, spend everything they make. They avoid financial discipline because it's too hard or too restrictive. But the truth is, freedom isn't about spending however you want, it's about mastering the game. Are you following the rule or making excuses? Are you learning how money works or just hoping things will somehow improve? The difference between struggle and success isn't luck, it's choice. Most people believe if they just work harder, they'll eventually make it. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Struggling harder won't save you. If you're on the wrong right direction, paddling faster won't get you where you need to go. Are you exhausting yourself just to stay in the same place? Are you running full speed on a treadmill, thinking you're making progress when really you're just wearing yourself out? The wealthy don't work harder, they work smarter. They focus on results, not effort. They make every move count. If your hard work isn't building something that grows, then you're just working yourself into the ground. Success isn't about how much energy you burn, it's about where you direct it. The real reason you're not moving forward isn't because you're not trying. It's because you're stuck in patterns that don't lead anywhere. Your breakthrough isn't about luck, it's about learning the rules that actually work. It's about shifting your focus from struggle to strategy, from effort to effectiveness. It's time to stop guessing and start doing what actually works. Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. When it comes to money, it's the difference between wealth and struggle. If you think broke, you live broke. It's that simple. You don't earn past what you believe you deserve. You don't save past what you think is possible. You don't invest past what you trust yourself to handle. Your financial ceiling isn't your paycheck, it's your mindset. Think of your mindset like a thermostat. If it's set to 70 degrees, it doesn't matter if even when it gets hotter or colder, your system will always adjust to bring it back to 70. That's how most people operate financially. No matter how much money comes in, they find a way to burn through it, sabotage it, or shrink their goals to match their comfort zone. Because deep down, their inner setting is stuck on just getting by. Have you been programmed to see money as a tool or a trap? Were you raised hearing that rich people are greedy? That money is hard to come by? That you should be grateful for just having enough? Those beliefs aren't harmless, they are chains. They keep you stuck in survival mode while others are out there thriving. The truth is, wealth isn't about luck, it's about learning. The wealthy think differently. They see money as a tool, not a source of stress. They understand that making money isn't about working harder, it's about thinking smarter. If you want to raise your financial ceiling, start by raising the way you think about money. Excuses are the chains you lock yourself in. You don't lack time, you don't lack intelligence. You don't lack opportunities, you lack discipline. Every day people tell themselves stories about why they can't move forward. I wasn't born rich, I have bills to pay, I don't have time. And every single one of those excuses is a lie people tell themselves to stay comfortable. Success doesn't care about your excuses, only your execution. The harsh truth. People who succeed had the same struggles. The difference is they pushed through them. They didn't let their limitations define their future. Excuses keep you broke because they shift the blame. They give you a reason to stay where you are. But here's what you need to understand: no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you wealth. So I need to break out of the cycle. The moment you stop making excuses and start making decisions, everything changes. You can be a person who finds a way or a person who finds a reason why not, but you can't be both. So ask yourself, are you ready to break free, or will you keep locking yourself in? Most people are stuck in the same financial loop year after year, paycheck after paycheck, never really getting ahead. Work, spend, complain, repeat. They work hard but never build anything. They get paid, then the money disappears. They tell themselves they'll start saving next time, next raise, next job, but next never comes. And before they know it, years have passed and nothing has changed. Staying broke is more expensive than getting rich. Being in debt costs you. Living paycheck to paycheck costs you. Wasting years in financial stress robs you of freedom, opportunity, and peace of mind. So the real question is, are you living for Friday night or financial freedom? Because the people who break the cycle understand one thing: you either control money or money controls you. The choice is yours. Let me hit you with some cold, hard truth. If you're working for money, you'll always be a slave to it. Think about it, how many of you wake up every day, put in hours at a job, and then at the end of the week, hand most of that money over in bills and expenses? It's like you're running on a treadmill, giving everything you have just to stay in the same place. Now imagine for a second that your money was working for you instead of the other way around. Imagine you didn't have to wake up at 5 a.m. just to put your time and energy into someone else's dream. That's the power of shifting your mindset. It's the one rule that could change everything: make money work for you. So how does it happen? Well, it's simple. Your money is like an army. If you don't deploy it wisely, it does nothing for you. It sits there idle, useless, and doing absolutely nothing to help you build more wealth. But if you use it to build something, whether it's an investment, a business, or even an asset that appreciates over time, that army starts working for you. That's the key. Think about the difference between an investor and a spender. One builds wealth, the other stays trapped in a cycle of consumption. The investor understands that wealth isn't built by spending, it's built by making smart decisions with the resources you already have. Now ask yourself, are you using money, or is money using you? If you don't control it, it controls you. That's the trap so many people fall into. And the sad truth is, most of us were never taught how to make money work for us. But guess what? It's not too late. You can learn how to flip the script. Here's a reality check. If you're only working for money, you're stuck. You'll spend your entire lifetime for dollars, and that's a grind that never ends. But when you learn how to make your money work for you, things start to shift. You stop working for your paycheck, you start getting paid while you sleep, while you travel, while you do anything but work. The first step to making this happen is simple. Stop spending everything you earn. Start putting your money to work. It could be stocks, real estate, or any other form of investment. If you don't start making your money work for you, you'll always be chasing the next paycheck. But don't fool yourself, this isn't an easy road. This takes mindset. It takes understanding that you have to invest in assets that grow, rather than spending it all on liabilities that drain your wealth. It's about being strategic, disciplined, and making choices that set you up for financial freedom. The rich don't play by the same rules. They don't work for money, they make money work for them. And if you want to break out of the cycle of struggle and become financially free, you need to start thinking like they do. Let's look at the habits of the wealthy. They don't spend their money on things that don't add value. The rich buy assets while the poor buy liabilities. As simple as that. When you buy a house, car, expensive gadgets that lose value the minute you use them, you're buying liabilities. But when you invest in things that generate income, grow in value, or create opportunities, you're buying assets. Look at the average millionaire. They have at least 7 streams of income. How many do you have? You don't need to be a financial genius to know that the more money you have working for you, the less you'll need to work for money. It's about setting up multiple income streams that pay you no matter what. That's how the wealthy keep their money working 24/7 while you're still trading hours for dollars. Think about this, the more money you make work for you, the more free time you gain. The more free time you have, the more you can focus on what truly matters. You'll have the time and the resources to chase your dreams, build your empire, and live the life you've always wanted. But first, you have to get out of that mindset of trading time for money. Ask yourself, what's holding you back? Is it fear? Doubt. Or maybe you've just never been taught how to invest or build wealth. That's all it is, knowledge. You can change the game when you make the decision to learn and take action. The rich have learned that their wealth isn't about how much they make, but how much they keep and grow. They understand that money is a tool to create more freedom, more opportunity, and more success. And you can do the same. You can stop working for money and start making money work for you. So here's the challenge. Start shifting your mindset. Look at money differently. Don't let it control you. Start making it work for you. And soon enough, you'll be building your wealth, your freedom, and your future. Let me ask you something. When's the last time you created something that truly mattered? Or are you stuck in the cycle of consuming, scrolling, buying, watching, and taking in everything that others are putting out? Here's the hard truth. If all you do is buy, but never build just another brick in someone else's empire. I know that sounds harsh, but it's time to wake up. The world is designed to keep you consuming. Advertisements, social media, entertainment, they all want your attention, your time, your money. But let me tell you something, the people at the top aren't just consuming, they're producing. They're creating the products, the content, the businesses that you're scrolling through and buying. And every time you consume without producing, you feed into that cycle. Now let's be real. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a good show, buying a new pair of shoes, or scrolling through your feed for a few minutes. But the problem comes when you're constantly consuming and never creating. When your focus is always on what others are doing, then you never step into the game yourself. That's the trap. It's time to break free. It's time to stop being a consumer and start being a creator. The shift is that simple. Think about it. Every piece of content you scroll past, every ad you click on, every product you buy is someone else's creation. While you're sitting there consuming, they're building wealth, they're building influence, and they're creating the life they want. Why aren't you doing the same? When you scroll through social media, you're wasting time. But when you create content, when you build something, whether it's a brand, a business, or a product, you're building wealth. You're building influence. And guess what? That can be your ticket to freedom. You don't have to be stuck in the cycle of working for money when you can make money work for you. And that starts by shifting from consumer to creator. Are you making money while you sleep, or are you stuck making money only when you work? Most people never ask themselves this question. And that's why they stay stuck in the same place. But if you want to break the cycle, it's time to start producing. It's time to create something that will outlast you. This is how the wealthy operate. They're not just consuming, they're building empires. And you can too. You don't need a huge budget. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need a fancy title. All you need is the will to produce, the discipline to keep going, and the courage to step out of your comfort zone. Start today, start building. The world doesn't need more consumers, it needs creators. And you can be one of them. If you don't understand money, someone who does will always control you. That's a tough pill to swallow, but it's the truth. Money is the foundation of everything in this world, how you live. Where you live, what you do, and who you can become. And yet, most people never learn how to speak the language of money. Money is like fire, it can either cook your food or burn your house down. It all depends on how you use it. But too many people are playing with fire without understanding how it works. They don't know how to manage it, invest it, or multiply it. Instead, they let it slip through their fingers, spending it on things that don't bring them closer to their goals. And when you don't understand money, you're stuck in a cycle of always having to work for it, instead of making it work for you. Financial literacy is a game changer. It's the difference between being stuck in a job you hate, just to pay the bills, and having the freedom to do what your terms and build long-term wealth. And let me tell you something, it's not as hard as it sounds. You don't need a degree in finance. You don't need to be a math genius. What you need is a willingness to learn. Start with the basics. Understand budgeting. Learn how to make your money work for you through investments. And most importantly, create multiple streams of income. This is the formula the wealthy use to build their fortunes. They don't rely on one paycheck, they have income coming in from various sources, and that's how they achieve true financial freedom. But here's the catch. You don't start learning the language of money now, someone else will be controlling your financial future. Every time you make a financial decision based on ignorance, you give away power. That's why so many people stay stuck in debt or live paycheck to paycheck. They don't understand the language of money. But here's the good news, it's never too late to learn. You can start right now. Learn about saving, investing, budgeting, and creating income streams. It doesn't matter where you start, just start somewhere. The more you learn, the more you'll understand how to use money as a tool instead of being controlled by it. So stop ignoring the topic. Stop letting fear or confusion keep you from understanding money. It's not just a tool for survival, it's a tool for creation, for freedom, for building the life you want. And the best part, once you understand the language of money, you'll be able to speak it fluently, and you won't be the one left behind. Take control of your finances, learn the language of money, and watch how it changes everything. Discipline hurts, There's no sugarcoating it. If you're going to make a change in your life, you're going to have to endure some discomfort. That's the hard truth. Whether it's waking up earlier, turning down instant gratification, or making sacrifices others aren't willing to make, discipline demands pay now for the promise of a better future. And that's a price you're going to have to pay if you want something more out of life. Let's talk about the real world stuff. Look at those who get ahead, those who build businesses, achieve fitness goals, or rise through the ranks in their careers. Do you think they did it by following the same habits as everyone else? Of course not. They sacrificed. They stayed home when others went out partying. They woke up early when everyone else was hitting snooze. They worked on their side hustle when others were wasting time scrolling through social media. And yes, it hurt. It's uncomfortable to be the one saying no when everyone else says yes. But that temporary pain, it's nothing compared to the long-term regret of having not done it. The answer isn't easy, but it's necessary. Right now, you're facing the choice, the short-term pain of discipline or the long-term pain of regret. There's no middle ground. Every choosing gratification, you're putting off the future you say you want. Every time you skip the gym, delay the work on your side hustle, or give in to distractions, you're choosing to stay exactly where you are. And let me tell you something, that choice gets more expensive with time. Think about it. You might skip a few nights of socializing to build a business. You know to say no to the impulse buy to start saving or investing. And sure, it's uncomfortable, but what's more uncomfortable? Skipping a few nights out now, or waking up 5 years from now, still stuck in the same place, wishing you'd taken action. The regret will eat you alive. It will haunt you for the rest of your life. Discipline hurts now, but regret lasts forever. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the rewards last a lifetime. Choose wisely. Take control of your future. Start sacrificing now and you'll be reaping the benefits later. It's your decision. The truth is, if you keep doing the same things you've been doing, you're going to get the same results you've always gotten. And let me tell you, that's the most expensive decision you can make. Think about inaction. It's a silent killer. It's not loud and in your face like failure, but it's just as deadly. Staying stuck feels safe in the moment. It feels comfortable, but what does that comfort cost you in the long run? The days, the months, the years you waste are one forever. Time doesn't wait for anyone. And if you don't wake up and start making changes now, you'll look back and wonder where it all went. That's a heavy price to pay. Imagine you're on a treadmill, running as fast as you can. You're sweating out of breath, but you're not getting anywhere. Now think of every year that passes as the speed on that treadmill increasing. You're moving faster, but not getting closer to where you want to be. In fact, you're going nowhere. The faster you run, the more exhausted you become. And the longer you stay on that treadmill, the harder it gets to step off. That's what staying the same does to you. You're running faster, but you're not making progress. You're caught in the trap of comfort, unwilling to change because it feels too difficult. The cost of inaction isn't just time, it's everything. It's the opportunity you missed, the relationships you didn't build, the dreams you never pursued. It's waking up every day knowing you could have done more, but you chose to stay comfortable. And the more you delay change, the harder it becomes to break free. The longer you stay on that treadmill, the faster it goes, until one day you realize you can't keep up anymore. If you don't take control now, when will you? The price of staying the same is far worse than the temporary discomfort of growth. If you want to get anywhere in life, you have to stop running in place. It's time to get off the treadmill. It's time to start moving forward, no matter how uncomfortable it feels. Because the pain of change is nothing compared to the lifelong cost of doing nothing. So ask yourself, do you want to keep running in place, or do you want to break free? The choice is yours. You can continue down the same path, or you can make a change. But whatever you choose, remember, inaction is the most expensive decision you'll ever make. The longer you stay stuck, the more it will cost you. The time to act is now. This is it. No more beating around the bush. No more time for excuses. This is the moment that will define your future. The question isn't whether you can do it. The question is, will you? Make no mistake, the life you live tomorrow will be the direct result of what you do today. You can either choose to take action or stay stuck. But make no mistake about it, staying stuck is still a choice, and it comes with its own price. A price that's far more expensive than doing the hard work now. Every day that you hesitate is another day wasted. Every moment you waste hoping for a change without putting in the work, you're choosing to remain the same. And what is staying the same? It's stagnation. It's being trapped in the cycle of dreams unfulfilled. It's choosing comfort over growth. It's letting fear rule your life, telling you you're not ready, not capable, or that you can always start tomorrow. But there's no tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow is just today in disguise, and if you don't take action now, you're going to find yourself saying the same thing next week, next month, and next year. No more excuses, no more waiting, no more hoping. Act now. You have what it takes. You have the potential, the power, the ability to change your life, but none of it will matter if you don't take the first step. You want change, you want success, it's all in your hands, but you have to grab it. Think about your future self. Think about that version of you that's already where you want to be. What are they thinking right now? Are they sitting back, waiting for you to make a move, or are they already cheering you on, telling you to push harder, go further, and break free from the habits that are holding you back? You're not running out of time, you're running out of chances. You're standing at a crossroads, and right now, you're the only one who can decide which direction to take. You can either stay stuck, staying comfortable in your excuses, or you can take the leap and start building the life you deserve. If you choose comfort now, remember, it's not permanent. The comfort of inaction comes with the inevitable price of regret. You can't outrun the truth forever. It's only a matter of time before the reality hits that you didn't take action when you had the chance. But if you choose action, even if it's hard, even if it's uncomfortable, you'll change the course of your life. Right here, right now, you can create momentum. And once you get moving, there's no stopping you. The hardest part is always the beginning, but once you take that first step, the rest is just a matter of